Dave Chappelle has spoken once again, and now everyone is concerned for Ice Cube. Recently, celebrities have been speaking up about all the horrible things that go on behind the big red curtain of Hollywood, and the elites are not happy about this. The first one to expose the elites was Dave Chappelle, and he's been doing it since the 90s. But now, other celebs like Ice Cube are finally speaking up too. But it's not as simple as it sounds, because these Hollywood elites hold all the power in the industry and can literally end anyone who goes against them. After what Ice Cube said in a recent interview, Dave Chappelle sent him a terrifying warning, telling him to be safe. Welcome back to Celebrity Buzz, and today we are going to be talking about how Dave Chappelle sent Ice Cube a warning about exposing the elites of Hollywood. But before we get into all the juicy details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content.
If you do anything wrong in your life, and I find out about it, I'm going to try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out.
Before we tell you what Dave had to say to Ice Cube, let's look at what happened to Dave when he decided to speak up. You guys might remember, Dave was on top of the game. He was making thousands of dollars with the Chappelle show and was doing fairly well in Hollywood. Then, out of nowhere, he vanished. He took a trip to South Africa without telling anyone, and his show ended. People were really confused as to why he'd leave all that money behind. But it turns out he was running for his life. Once he came back from his trip, he started to expose the Hollywood elites for what they do behind closed doors. The elites knew that Dave was a threat, so while he was gone, they started to spread rumors about him. It was said that Dave ran off to a different country because he was suffering from addiction.
So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit.
But when Dave got back, he said that he never had any addictions to begin with. But that didn't stop the tabloids from rolling out article after article about how Dave was either an addict, a conspiracy theorist, or just plain crazy. Dave said that the real reason that he left for a different country was to focus on his mental health because the industry elites were trying to convince him that he was going insane. Not only that, but they had even tried to give him drugs so that he'd actually lose his mind, all because Dave was going to expose them.
So I'm not taking this medicine, man, because I know these people be trying to control you.
But after Dave started speaking up, he started noticing his career decline. He was blacklisted, but he didn't stop speaking the truth. And now, many other celebs are coming forward with stories of their own about how Dave was right all along. One of these celebs is none other than the rapper Ice Cube. Ice Cube has been known to speak his mind, and that's why he's speaking up along with Dave to end all those horrible things that the elites do. In an interview, Ice talked about how the industry elites exploit young and new artists. Now, Ice has been in the game for a good while, so he'd know all there is to know about it. He said that new artists' work is stolen. Not only that, there are a lot of other things that the industry does to them.
You meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this.
He added that making music isn't what it used to be anymore. It isn't about making art. Instead, now it's about making money and making sure that the elites have no problem with the lyrics you're writing. This is something Dave said a really long time ago. He said that the elites control everything, and even on his own show, he felt like he was not in charge of anything. It wasn't that big of a deal, but then Ice Cube posted a video to his social media that took the internet by storm, and for good reason too. But before we talk about what he said in the video, make sure to share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content and subscribe to our channel while you're at it. Ice Cube dropped a video on social media that sent fans into a frenzy. You could sense his unease. Something major was on his mind. He spilled the beans about this secret group in Hollywood, and it sounded very similar to the elites Dave's been warning us about. Looks like both of these guys have finally cracked the code and are ready to spill all the tea. Ice Cube talked about these gatekeeper folks, real powerful players pulling strings behind the scenes. But you know what? He made it crystal clear that he ain't playing on their team. Nope, he won't sell out his principles. But guess what? Saying no to these big shots comes with consequences. They've been messing with his career and personal life, showing just how much power they wield over the industry. In the video, Cube said that these people are always watching and always in power. Now that's a scary thought for all of us. He called these people the gatekeepers, but it was obvious who he meant. After he posted that video, fans went wild with speculations, and it didn't take long for them to connect the dots and realize that he was talking about the elites. But this wasn't all of it. He wasn't done exposing the elites just yet. Dave has warned all celebs about the consequences this could have. But regardless of what the elites might do, Ice decided to spill the beans once again. In a recent interview, Ice Cube revealed something truly shocking. He said that the prison system and the music industry are related. Now that sounds pretty confusing, right? Well, he explained how the prison system uses the music industry to target people of color, to avoid them from gaining power in Hollywood. So not only are the elites terribly controlling, but they're also racist. To prove his theory, he said that if you trace all the money in the music industry, especially one related to rappers, you'd see hope it all ends up connected to the prison system. Isn't that something to think about? Now, this is a big allegation, and we're not saying that he's right, but it does makes one think so.
But if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see same people who own the labels own the prisons.
This theory that he had, it also connected to the one where he said that the elites want to control what kind of songs you make, and it all checks out. This is all good. The elites are getting exposed for doing a lot of things. But there is one problem, and that is the safety of those who speak out. Dave was lucky and got off the hook kinda easily, but everyone else who tried didn't get to live to tell the tale.
People at the top can manipulate what's going on with the people.
Let's take Kanye, for example. He started speaking up about what was going on in Hollywood, and before you know it, he was labeled crazy. Not only that, he was blacklisted, canceled, and treated like garbage. Not only did his professional life get wrecked, his personal life suffered as well. So it's no doubt that the elites are some pretty strong people, and that is exactly why Dave warned everyone about them.
And you speak up on all of the dealings that have been done and you point this stuff out, it's like, they tried to destroy me.
It's also the reason fans think Dave and Ice Cube are speaking in private about this whole thing, because one wrong move could mean the end of everything for the American rapper. It's only a matter of time before more celebrities join in and start speaking up against the elites, and soon enough, the elites would lose all their power.
You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music though.
And that was all we had time for in today's video. Do you think Ice Cube would suffer the same fate as Kanye? Do you think more celebs would join in to expose the Hollywood elites? Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. With all that said, as always, we will see you in our next video.